Hi. So I I am going live because I want to test this. I'm also going live on Kumu. Hi. So I've done this last weekend where I had a makeup tutorial um and it stretched on for I think an hour. So I'm live on YouTube and I'm also live here on Kumu. In YouTube, I don't have a lot of followers, so I cannot go on mobile live. So I'm going live in Kumu for mobile and on my laptop for YouTube. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a makeup tutorial over here. So I'm gonna start with the longest part of the makeup, which is building your eyebrows. So I actually, oops, it took a lot of product. Okay, so I'm using the Body Shop 2-in-1 gel. It's actually meant for the eyes, but I find that it works well with my eyebrows because it just sticks, you know. So I usually start with my eyebrows because to me I think it's the hardest to manage. I have I have always tried to manage how it grows. I don't overdo the plucking. I don't ask anyone to fix my eyebrows for me because I like having a different shape of eyebrow every time I do my makeup. So when I do a an Asian style makeup, I like keeping it straight and thick while sometimes I do an angled eyebrow. So there. I guess I get bored easily, so I want variety. So that's why I don't really ask anyone to tattoo my eyebrows or I don't ask anyone to actually shape it for me. Hold on, it's kind of hot because well, it's not raining anymore, and I have some light over here, so I'm gonna turn down the temperature a bit. Okay, so that's it. I'm gonna continue with the other eyebrow. So last week I had a session with my friend Jean on YouTube and also in Kumu. I hope that you were able to watch it because she gave away a lot of tips and tricks on how to make her um, to do her makeup and how to do some tests on clients. How does she find out if a client has acidic skin? And because when you're a makeup artist, everything's on the spot. Like you meet the client for the first time. Sometimes you have a chance to do a test run for the makeup. There's a makeup rehearsal, but not everyone has that. So she told me during that makeup session with her last weekend that what she does is she observes the skin type of her client. So, say for example, regardless of what the client says, of course she will listen, but she will still have to ask to look, to observe into the skin. So, if the client has visible pores, that's when she has a clue that the client is acidic. And well, if a client is acidic, then the shade of the foundation will change after a few minutes of application, and you have to be very careful about that. So when the because that has happened to some people, you think that the shade is doing well, but actually it's gonna turn yellow after a while. So I don't wanna make this super perfect because nobody has perfect eyebrows. But I do like shaping it in a certain way. And one of the things I do to set the eyebrow gel is to use this. This is just a simple eyeshadow from this is just a brown one shade of eyeshadow from the Face Shop. And I don't really use it a lot in my eyes. I use it on my eyebrows. So I just like to follow the strands. And I'm really trying my best to grow my eyebrows during this lockdown. Hi, user 348. Well, I'm good. I haven't been out for more than a month. I don't really want to go out anymore. I don't think that there is a reason for me to actually go out at this point, especially because there's still no vaccine. There's no proven, like, how do you call this? There's no designated cure or any medicine to cure what we're having right now, what we're trying to solve right now. So unless that's out in the market, I'm not gonna go out. So I'm really trying to save the strands of my eyebrows. I really don't wanna have thin eyebrows again. My goal for this quarantine period is to have thicker eyebrows. Because I do have thick eyebrows when I was younger, but they're not together. They're sparse. They're like spread, and I look like you know, it's not very dainty. So I actually didn't like it. So through time, I would keep on plucking the eyebrows until it reaches to a level that it's very thin, and I don't like it anymore. So I'm really trying to manage that. And a lot of my colleagues who were about 10 years older than me kept on telling me before that you lose your eyebrows as you age. And I'm like, how can you lose your eyebrows as you age? And then I realized that it's probably true because you keep on taking them off, and then some of them they don't grow back because that's what happens with my legs when I keep on using the epilator. By the way, if you're wondering about buying an epilator, the Philips brand is really good. I've had two already, and I posted a review on that on my YouTube account, which is www.youtube.com/kenosha m KENOSHAM, where I'm live right now. So so I think that through time, when you keep on taking away or not using some parts of your body that comes naturally, it's gonna stop being functional. Don't know if that makes sense to you or if you believe in that, but that's what happens to some of my hair strands or the hair on my legs. So it has been thinner since I can remember when I started removing or shaving my legs. More so now that I'm using an epilator. So maybe it's true that when you get older, you lose a portion of your eyebrows. But no, my eyebrows are very important to me, especially because we're Asian. I think if you're blonde, you don't really need your eyebrows. But when you're Asian and you have dark hair, even if you dye your hair, you still need your brows. Okay, so I think I've managed to have a bit of an Asian eyebrow over here. It's straight. So that was long. As you noticed, I think that takes up a lot of my time putting on my eyebrows. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna do skincare. And usually my skincare is actually not about anything that I apply on my skin anymore. I believe in good. Well, I still eat junk food, but but good food is very important. They always say, "Oh, that's of course whatever," but it's true. It's true. And drink lots of water. And then I also take the Shiseido collagen tablets. I have been taking it for I think maybe since 2017, since I've had that stress acne burst. So I've been taking that, the collagen, but more so the pure white W tablets. That's very, 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 very good. I have managed to stay away from so much pimple. I mean, I did prick something over here, but it's just minimal. Unlike before, it's like puberty never left me, but because of that, she said the collagen and the pure white W, most especially the pure white W. That's the one that has really helped my skin, and it has given radiance to my skin, and I it has kept my freckles at bay. Oh yeah, I use the nano. This is just water. This is a nano spray, and I'm gonna use because I haven't used this for a long time. I just want to use it. This is Urban Defense, a tinted moisturizer. Um, when it's super hot, I don't really use moisturizers at daytime, but I think I need to use this because I haven't been doing any day moisturizer routine. Because when you wake up in this lockdown period, you don't really you don't really put on anything anymore, right? So I just wanna, use this because this is very nice to the skin, and it just kind of like puts back moisture on the skin, and it's not very tinted, but I don't know. I think it has micro hologram effect, like it already even out some of my freckles, kind of like covered them a bit. Okay, so I did that because that's skincare, but actually that was a bad idea because now everything I'm gonna put on my eyes will stick on my skin. But that's fine. Fine, fine, fine. Forgot about it. I want the skincare effect. So everything that you put on your skin would be a prep for your makeup. Where's my paper towel? I don't remember putting my paper towel over here. There you go. Okay, so what do we do? Usually just put this. This is a Flexitarian Super Shock highlighter. So I do this before foundation. I do it after foundation because I'm just so extra when it comes to highlight. I just like it as if it's beaming from the inside. And of course, good skin is also very important if you want the glass skin effect. I actually don't know what I'm trying to achieve as a final makeup. Okay, so this is really live. So let's just wait for it. I don't know what I'm gonna make out of this. So that's there. Gonna like tap a little here just to give it a little tack, because when your eyes are tacky, that's when the eyeshadow will definitely stick. Okay, my palette of choice right now is the Oh So Special palette. This is a really nice palette. I have loved Sleek for a long time now. And this is one of the dainty palettes that they have. Look how pretty that is. It's really nice. I really love it. This is one of the wearable palettes of Sleek, and it is called the Oh So Special. So what I'm gonna do is I need a brush that can pick up the color of this palette. Yeah, this one is good. This is a dome shaped brush. And this is from Elf. So what do we want to do right now? I think I want to do, maybe I'm gonna put some lid. Yeah. So on second thought, I think I need something like this instead, so that I can get the lid. So I'm gonna use this shade right here because it doesn't have a name on the palette. So this shade beside the black, I'm gonna put it like from here, and I'm just gonna do that. But I'm not gonna extend until the this corner. So just over here, and do that also for the other side. Okay. So then I'm gonna blend. So I need a blending brush. Okay, so I have a blending brush, and I want to use this color over here. So this one. I'm gonna blend this. I think it's much easier if I'm looking. Why don't I have? Ah, I'm gonna get a mirror. Okay. Trying to learn through this whole thing, because this is the first time I went live on YouTube. So I'm really trying to understand how this live thing works. I have been doing the live makeup tutorial on Kumu. This is probably the third time. And been enjoying it because people just stay on. I don't know. I mean, if you have questions, feel free to ask. So basically, it diffused the color for a bit, but don't worry if it lightened to a level that you didn't like, because you can always come back with the other color and just tap to add. But don't forget to blend, because when you blend, it it looks like seamless, and it doesn't look sharp on the edges. And that's what we're trying to achieve. So we're trying to make this look really soft. Okay. I think I need more over here. You should also invest on a really good blending brush because sometimes the blending is in the brush, not just on the product. So because of that, I'm gonna use this really nice. This is Real Techniques blending brush. It's really good. It's one. I'm still gonna use this color, still the same color. So I'm gonna, cause it blends better. The shape is also different. Cause this is what I've been using as a blending brush, but look at the shape of this one. So this is really different. Two different things, right? So you can check it out on their website if you wanna see. It's it depends on the quality of the synthetic hair, and then also the the shape. So for someone who's careful or someone who's really into makeup, you wouldn't mind spending time on the eyes until you achieve what you're trying to the look that you're trying to achieve. So I really don't mind spending so much time on makeup when it comes to the eyes because for me that's where the artistry is. I hate spending so much time on the eyebrows because yeah, it's not really artistic for me. But some people like it. Some people like to shape their eyebrows so well. Yeah. So next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna need an angled brush. So this is an angled brush. How do you? So it's like a slanted brush. So I'm gonna have to wet this using this spray. Come out, come out. Doesn't come out. There you go. It's just water. Um, I need a wet brush, so that's why I'm doing this. So I'm gonna dab this. Which black do I use? Oh, this is darker, so let's do this. Why are we doing a wet application? I find that wet application is richer. Looks even to me. I don't know if it's even enough for you. So I'm gonna film on YouTube later I'm gonna film a beauty review, and usually when I do that, I like filming with a really artistic makeup look or something really different and bold. So I think I've already changed the shape of my eyes just by this look. And then I'm gonna blend. Then I'm gonna go back to this, but this time I'm gonna use this color. Oh no, this color. And I'm gonna tap it a little here. Why doesn't it pick up? Just a little towards the edge. Because the goal is to change the shape of my eyes, that it registers differently. And then we blend. When I blend, I still use this. I know some people are thinking, you've been erasing some of the things you've done when you blend, but actually that's not the case. It actually blends. It puts everything together, just like that. So that's how it does it. Okay, another clean blending brush. So this time, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use powder. This is Can Make Marshmallow Finish. It's just powder. You can use any powder of your choice because powder is the one that is well suited to your skin color. So what we're doing is we're trying to make sure that the distance between the eyebrows and the eyes are clean. So we do this. This is how we do it. And then this is what I've learned from one of the makeup tutorials I've watched before. So what she does, this still has a little bit of a product here, right? Like a dark product. They they use it to like contour even this part. And then just connect it to your eyebrows. After you do that, of course, you need to blend. And don't worry because we still put, this is just like a background thing because we still need to put foundation. So this is just so there is a base on the shape for later. Okay, so I'm gonna put, I think I wanna put this color. I'm gonna use my finger. Just in the corner. Because I want a highlight that extends up to like a quarter of your eyes. So start from here, going here. And sometimes your best tool are your fingers when you're trying to put on a shimmery eyeshadow. That's what I usually do. And another thing I want to do is I want to put it over here, just here in the corner, just for some added glow. So try your best to put it just where your eyebrows are sitting, and do not overdo it. This is a monochrome type of eyeshadow. So sometimes it looks pink, sometimes it looks gold. Really pretty. But you can't overdo it. If you overdo it, just go back to your face powder and fix it like this. Fix it like that. Okay. I'm not yet done because I still want some definition on the eyes. I'm gonna put this color. I don't know, I still want some definition. I think I haven't achieved that part yet. So let's be more bold in this. Thinking of doing another wet application using this dark color, this black, and then opening my eyes by adding this line going down, and then on the underside of my eyes. Now it looks dramatic. Okay. Now we put this. I have had my Shiseido Pearl Lash for 9 years before I purchased this other one. And I'm gonna be honest, 9 years is a long time. So I've had it for 9 years. I've only purchased a replacement silicone for this black thing once, and it's not even Shiseido. So it gives you two. So within the 9 years, I replaced the silicone on the seventh year, and then it broke. I bought a replacement one, different brand, and then this part broke on the ninth year. But 9 years is not bad. I mean, it's a very nice relationship to have someone with you for 9 years. And then I'm gonna use, if there's one thing that I always overdo, it's mascara. So I'm gonna use this You Better Work Essence Mascara. I overdo mascara because I don't like putting on fake lashes. But if you're someone who's comfortable with putting on fake lashes, that's also fine. But lashes they really do it for you. And in my makeup tutorial last week, I did not use a curl lash because I was aiming for a kind of droopy makeup. So I needed my lashes to be as straight as possible, as Asian as possible. So I didn't curl it. So the stroke also of putting mascara determines the shape where your curl will go. So like last week when I did the Asian look, I kept on pulling my mascara down so that my eyelashes would definitely be straight. So here I usually just keep on going, keep on going. This is also one of the things that I just do for long. I like combing my lashes until I know every strand has been applied with the mascara. And I also like the doll effect of putting on mascara on your lower lash. So if you're someone who likes doing that, my tip for you is to use a brush with varying size so that the tip with the small bristles can get through the the lashes, your lower lashes. And I especially like making sure that this part of my lashes are captured. So I'm gonna dip again because this part of the lashes adds a lot of flick. So sometimes when you're in a hurry, you forget that strand. But for me, that's very, very important that I don't miss out on that strand because it adds a flick. I hope you can see it and the effect that it has done to my eye makeup. getting there. I think we are. Okay. Are we doing well in this? Am I happy with it? Just a little more definition. Just a little more definition. Yeah, I think that's it. Then we do foundation. This is my favorite foundation. This is a 24-hour fresh wear infallible, and because I am most probably super white right now, I'm using the lightest shade that I still have. I haven't bought makeup ever since the lockdown. So I have 125 Natural Rose. This is the only thing I have right now. So yeah, let's make do with what we have. So the highlight will act like a radiance from below, from the skin. And also this nose shape that I made will act like a base to the contouring. I used to stay away from this beauty sponge. I've never believed in it, but since I started using it, I haven't stopped. This is like one of the best things. You just have to be very careful about cleaning it because sponge they really pick up a lot of bacteria, dirt, and if you're not careful, they will be the ones to cause breakouts on your skin. So really just clean them up. That's the only thing. You just need to clean them up. And then I'm gonna carefully just put something over here so that I can brighten that part. You know when baking was used to be a craze in makeup? That thing was something I loved doing before when I would do makeup on a hot day and I'm not using air conditioning. Somebody's calling me, but I'm on live, so I can't. Have to reply that I am live. Okay. Sorry for that. So yeah, this is. So I'm just trying to even out the spots. So the way you do that is just you keep on building it up. Yeah, it's if you're not someone who enjoys doing this, you're not gonna put up with how much time it needs to actually just make it look seamless. But I'm someone who loves doing this. This kind of thing relaxes me a lot, so I just put up with it because I love doing it. You know, if you love doing something, you just won't stop. And then I'm gonna use this liquid concealer, high definition from LA Girl. Had this in like forever. Just so we can make sure that the eye part is seamless. But I don't overdo the concealer and the eye part because I for sure will get some wrinkly deposit out of this if I don't stop. So I'm just gonna like even it out for a bit. And some of my sunspots are still here, so I'm gonna cover them a bit. Okay, so I think we're done with the foundation. Um, I'm gonna do some contouring. So I'm gonna use this eyebrow pencil. This is an eyebrow pencil. Yes, it is a Bombay Sapphire Gin. You have really sharp eyes. I love it. I love mixing it with frozen fruit, fruit juice. Um, I love mixing it with lots of ice. Cucumber. Yeah. Usually I mix it with cucumber. I think I needed to add some foundation on the top of my nose because didn't have enough coverage. Yeah. I also have the Roku, but the Roku gives me like, itchy throat in the next day. I don't know why. So at this time, while I still have a little bit left, it's the Suntory Rokujin. I haven't touched it since the lockdown because I'm afraid if I get some sore throat or what. But it does give me a scratchy throat the next day, and I don't know why. It doesn't say it's a dry gin, but feels like it. A lot of you are gonna say, when is this gonna end? Well, I'm just enjoying this part, okay? So I'm not really in a hurry. There's nothing to do. I mean, yeah, I do have a meeting. I have a work meeting in how many minutes? In 15 minutes. So I think I need to go to really wrap this up. I'm using the butter bronzer. This is the, what is this? Deep bronzer. That's the shade. So I'm just gonna, that's just all I need because this is like too pigmented and I don't like how this one doesn't really blend so well. So just enough to like shape my fat face. My face is totally fat. Is it from rice grain? Suntory Roku? I don't think so. I think it's the same as any other gin, but it's the botanicals that are different because I think it uses cherry blossom from Japan, it being from Japan. So they were true to the natural botanicals from Japan. Hmm. This is the blush that I'm gonna use. This is the butter blush. It actually doesn't have a lot of shade, so this will take a while. Oh, guess what? Showed up. It showed up. I'm probably that fair. Haven't been out in the sun for like 2 months. Is it 2 months already? Almost, yeah, it is. It is 2 months already since I've been out. The last time I've been out was March 17. So, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna line the lips. What I'm gonna use will be the same product that I used for my chin. This is still an eyebrow pencil. So we're fattening the lip. We're making it look fat by adding some line over here. But make sure to use something like a nude eyebrow pencil, and then here, kind of like make it round. We're just trying to put a frame. We're still gonna put some lipstick. So I learned this from Nick Chapman. She is one of the founders of Real Techniques brushes. So Nick and Sam Chapman are sisters, and they've been doing the. I need to hide this zip. they've been they've been the face and the people working through the product development of the brushes that they use also in their jobs because they're makeup artists. So you see, I think I have fattened my lip. Then I'm gonna use a red lipstick. I don't really use red lipstick because I think this is really hard to manage. I'm gonna use the Rituals. Uh, I think the shade is just as simple as deep red. That's just it. If you're not very good with lining your lips or putting on a red lipstick, make sure you have a Q-tip. So when you make a mistake, you can just slide on that Q-tip. I think this product is also very easy to manage because the applicator is really good. But I have evened out the shape of my lips because the applicator is really good. Okay. So last, we're gonna put on face powder. Just to like soften the cheeks because I don't think that a lot of blush is needed in this look. You need to soften that blush. So before, this blush doesn't show up in me. Doesn't show up in me. This is the Vintage Rouge Butter Blush from Physicians Formula. But now that I am super white and haven't seen the sun for a long time, I think that's the reason why it showed up. You really should have this powder. This is the Can Make Marshmallow Finish Powder. I really love it. It really like hides away your pores and evens out everything. It's like foundation but in powder form. But it's not really like that. It's just powder. It just says that the finish is good. I asked someone who went to Japan before the outbreak, and she was very lucky because she never got sick. The first person who got sick in the Philippines, the first Filipino who got sick, went to Japan about the same time that she was in Japan. And she also said the same thing, that she was covered with mask and always using alcohol. It was the same thing that that poor guy did, but he still acquired the virus. So, you have to be very careful. Oh, one final thing that I cannot afford to forget. This Flexitarian, reapply it over here, here, over here, a little bit over here, just on the corners. It adds, promise, it adds a lot of effect. Can you see that? you can see the corner of my eyes because of this flexitarian. And then, of course, my favorite, do not ever forget so how much time did we lose just by putting on this makeup? Uh, Maybe close to an hour. How much time? An hour. Yeah, this is an hour makeup. An hour and 11 minutes. So, but you see, we enjoyed the session. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this makeup to film a beauty review on YouTube that I'm gonna upload. And actually, right now, I am live on YouTube. And if you want to watch some of the films that I've been putting out weekly, please don't forget to visit water. Please visit my YouTube channel. It's www.youtube.com/Kenosha M. That's KENOSHAM. But it's one word. You don't need to put on an underscore or something like that. This is what I like. I don't like when I'm putting on the headband and then I'm gonna take it off. It just flattens my hair. I don't like it. Okay, I need to hurry because I have a work meeting on a Saturday. I know, but there's an emergency because the lockdown is going to be relaxed by next week and everybody has to talk about it. So, this is, I mean, I didn't put on makeup for work. I put on makeup because I'm gonna film later. It just so happens that the boss asked for a short meeting at 10 a.m. So there, that's my makeup for today. Thanks a lot for watching and for putting up with me on this. This is something I'd never thought of. I mean, I never thought of a theme. I just went with it. So I hope you enjoyed this. See you again soon. Bye.